All right, let's do this. We're going to first, I guess I need to play some music. Ooh, yes. All right, so what we're gonna do is cut some commons. I laid them out yesterday, and I cut a bunch of little jacks up there, but we're out of the 2x8s, so all I got left are the long ones for the commons, so I need to cut those first. So here we go. Wow, that bad boy was pinching. All right, so now what I can do, buy myself some space, so I'm not leaning way over trying to cut these. Bitch. So I want to show you something. When you cut past 7/8, the bottom of your blade is barely touching where the end of the cut is. So it looks like it's overcut, but it's not really, because it's a curve. It's not even overcut at the bottom. There's always people that panic about everything. So normally I wouldn't be cutting tails like this, but this is what they do up in the Pacific Northwest. Nobody up here understands closed soffit, so they all have exposed tails because of trusses. Okay, I want to show you something. Typically, I'll just draw this end from the long point and then mark the other end and then cut these. But I was already at this end, so I'd cut all the first 4. So I just carried on and cut them all. But I want you to look right here. See that curve? So you gotta be careful not to hook on up there. You gotta hook down where it's the actual true long point. Otherwise, your jack's gonna be wrong. So hook down there, go 11/0 and 9/16. Yep, somewhere over here. I gotta set the camera down though. Wow, look at that. It just appeared. So 11.0, 9/16 from the true long point. So that's something to keep in mind is, man, you gotta keep an eye on this lumber. Sometimes some lumber yards stock lower grade material than others. Not all lumber is the same. And this homeowner went as cheap as he could possibly go. So you get what you get, man. Okay, so I'm gonna put some wind ties. I don't know, y'all call them different things. Collar ties are a little lower than this, but this goes right up under the ridge and ties every 4 feet, ties the rafters together. Something we did in Memphis for seismic and wind, and West Coast has seismic and wind, so. But they're all in. Feels like a big old church in here, but they're gonna flatten the ceiling out, so all this great cool framing is gonna disappear. And the layouts worked pretty good along the valley. Mostly they landed right on. So there you go. Man, it's been 10 years since I've cut a roof. Glad there was actually framers here to put it together because I'm tired already. Hey, these are great guys. If anybody wants to hire these guys up here in Washington State, PM me. I'll get you their contact info. Here's a wide angle shot. Man, this iPhone is amazing. It's like having a photo studio in your pocket. As long as I don't get carried away in there. But yeah, the layouts worked really well on the valleys. They landed right pretty much where we wanted them. Some of the lumber's a little different, you know, like a 2x8 should be 7 1/4. Some of it's 7 1/8, some of it's 7 1/2. It's crazy, but this looks awesome. I think my work is done here.